Hey everybody, Shandon here. Today we're talking with my good friend Brooke Procida, who's visiting us from New York City. Brooke is a career consultant who spends a lot of time with actors, preparing them for both performance and auditions. Thanks for coming, Brooke.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
So today we're talking about self-tape auditions. How would you define a self-tape audition?
It's so easy. It's an audition you submit digitally.
Yeah, so
That's about it.
it's you submitting remotely, you actually not having to go into the room.
Correct.
You not having to drive across town. What are the benefits of self-tape auditions for both the actors and for the casting directors?
Good question. For the casting directors, it can definitely save them time and money, for sure. So a lot of times when you're casting a project and you're having a lot of actors come in on it, you have to hire a space, you have to hire extra staff, you have to facilitate the in and out. So with a self-tape, they just get to see it on a screen one at a time. There's no extra space involved, there's no extra time involved, it's really quick. They can decide right away, do we like this person? Yes pile, no pile, boom, they got their 10 people, they can forward on to producers right then and there. And it can save them, just time and money. With an actor, if you do a self-tape correctly, it can save you a lot of time and money, but if you do it incorrectly, it could cost you ever getting an audition.
And also, I think that it's important to reiterate that the self-tapes really allow the casting directors to widen their net, and they can audition people who are really, all across the country. They're not just limited to the people that are in town.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a benefit for both the casting director and for the actors.
Yeah, for the actor too. It opens up a whole new world of opportunity for you.
Should we pay someone to tape our auditions, or should we just do it ourselves?
That depends entirely upon the actor and upon your personality. So if you are the type of person who can pick up, learn a new skill, wants to get good at something, and has the patience and time to it's so quick and easy to learn, but some people just feel like it's too much, and we're gonna get into how we can make it not feel like it's too much. So they find it easier just to go somewhere, and they might have their go-to spot where they hit up, but what if those people aren't available? What if you are not in the location you normally are, and suddenly you need to get something in, and you're on vacation in some remote area? There's no self-taping. You need to know what to do yourself.
I'm a big fan of just empowering yourself, and I feel like a lot of actors, most actors, feel powerless in our industry. And I feel like the more things that you can kind of take control over, and the more things that you can empower yourself to do yourself, it creates a sense of confidence, and it creates a sense that you're navigating your career.
Absolutely, and as you say that, I feel like it also creates more of a sense of teamwork, which is sometimes missing in the industry. We have that hierarchy going on with the actors, and then the casting directors, and here's the producers. It's like everybody's sort of learning to do everything and contribute and get the best possible product in
Absolutely.
the end. Yeah.
And I always say to the actors that come into the studio, if while you're waiting for your rocket, go out and find other ways to participate on film sets, because
Absolutely.
you will appreciate the people that are around you, and they will appreciate you because you're appreciating them. I think it's really important that you kind of try to wear as many hats along the way as possible, just so that you can appreciate what's going into actually creating the film.
Totally, it's also more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. And thank you, my good friend Brooke Procida, for joining us and talking about how to ace your self-tape audition. Join us next time when we continue the discussion.